Directions now as we crank it up in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the timing just a hair off.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Oh, man, the big fellas, they usually have the soft hands. Your security blanket is your tight end, but that one hit him in the hands, and he just couldn't pull it in.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
One thing this defense always talks about is getting off the field. Last drive, they forced a punt. Here on third down, what a great job flying to the football, getting a hit, forcing an incompletion. They may be jogging off here soon again.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Now here comes that Auburn offense.
That was really short.
And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Back to pass, it's Knight.
There you go.
Catch in the middle, it's Simmons. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they were able to execute the in route there.
It's first and 10 from the 44-yard line. Give to the back. There he goes. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets him up, makes the big play out to the left.
They'll run the option. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
Well, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. He's looking to throw on third and short. Touchdown, Tigers!
Got him.
Fired in from the red zone for the score. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Off the play fake on first down. He wants to go deep. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Illegal touching.
The officials offered the deal.
Yeah, because you went out of bounds and came back in bounds. That's illegal touching.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. Finds his man, it's Thomas. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Off play action. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Quickly out to the tight end.
Well, that's 3rd and 5, though. You got to do something.
It'll be 3rd and 5.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
And the deflection
4th and
by
5.
the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Makes a grab past the marker.
You did
And
complete.
the
Good
defense
job.
makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
Well, I think the experience on offense was a big reason why the head coach felt confident going for it there on 4th down. He has a lot of guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've been in these big game moments before.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that, but if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
No, it was a play on the ball.
Plan, but it did not work.
You should start hitting my receivers like
He'll
that.
start this drive firing. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Cobb. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Behind the chains
I
now.
remember, all those
2nd and
defenses were
long.
one of the best in the country last year.
The give to the tailback.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He
Because
has
they've got good
such tremendous
offensive line.
instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
He's
Good stop.
knocked down for a loss of
That one
7.
went nowhere.
Awesome job up front by this defense.
I don't like that one.
Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the ball will come to rest just inside the 40-yard line. So here is the Tennessee offense.
You got a chance, but you only got a minute now. You better score.
To make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built a lead.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Left side of the screen.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down. Back
These
at
guys
the
are coming
16.
out unblocked, aren't
Well, I
they?
think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
So here comes the Auburn offense. They're already in field goal range, but Jesse, they want to be aggressive, but they can't take a negative play.
Well, the play caller's got to look up and down his sheet here to find a shot to the end zone, David. Be aggressive and see if you can get a touchdown late.
While knowing that I've got 3 in my back pocket. Don't force the ball into a bad situation, but we're definitely trying to get a touchdown.
Ooh, that was almost a pick.
Will stop with 5 seconds left.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break.
That was
on it,
really bad.
Forcing completions like that.
Oh, and he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal. Missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like
Go to player, go to Chris
Brazzell,
Brazzell, hit X.
The field goal miss, make
Hit X. Okay, go down and find your pass play that you want.
You left some points off the scoreboard there.
You got 5 seconds, go. Ready, snap it, snap it, snap it, snap it.
Final play of the half. An unforced
It's okay.
error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable
Go, you got
penalty.
20
The
seconds.
quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful start to things in Knoxville here today.
The Volunteers will kick it off to start the second half. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
I can't get anywhere.
And he'll lose 7 on the play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards and Nealon on third down. To the air, it's Knight. Flushed out of the pocket. Looking down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in third and very long. You know they're going to throw it.
So when your quarterback is scrambling, squeeze your right trigger and he sprints.
For an explosive
Feel it. Right trigger, I can sprint.
Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the
I'm going to go
sideline.
across my body.
And they dialed up a shot play.
There we go. We're figuring it out now.
And for defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot where he feels very
And it's Deuce Knight. He's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country.
And good perimeter defense.
Oh, wow. Nobody.
And the incomplete pass takes
Where was your guy at, bud?
And they'll be left with a third down.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not
You're this guy
easy.
now.
It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Man, it's so frustrating as a coach because you go into half and you're like, listen, this is what they've been doing. This is what we're getting. Let's go out and execute. And what do? First drive, you throw an interception. You turn the field position to the other side.
Going to take a shot at this DB. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one match.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down.
Do they blend in with the snow?
What a great play by one of their biggest playmakers in the D-line. I can say this personally. I got my first start in college at Jordan-Hare Stadium. It was brutal. I think about it and I get PTSD to this day. When you get those types of athletes in a three-point stance rushing the quarterback with that crowd noise and your offensive tackles can't hear the snap count, it's not a lot of fun.
Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Pressure coming. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front.
You can't run back. You have to run side to side.
Of protecting their quarterback.
Sometimes you won't be able to run away.
Situation coming up, they'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Well, you can see the
4th and
mindset
26, you want to get rid of it.
Quickly. We're in the late in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
And that's got to be a big-time break because when you're a punt returner and you got all those guys flying down there and all those hands and all that speed on the field, it's hard to get back on the football. Nice job fumbling it. Not really, obviously, but a nice job recovering it.
Wow, there was nobody there. Nobody there.
You're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front.
Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 10, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And he got that extra point through. No slipping on the snow. It was good. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Takes it inside, and he loses the football on the return. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be
Are you going to play as like Georgia next
now
time?
Here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. There have been few obstacles for this offense.
You fumbled.
They are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
This has been a dream game for this play.
You fumbled it.
Right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him. Let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
Well, the design QB run is now a staple play in college football, and it's because they get more blockers involved. And when you got athletes like this playing the quarterback position, it's a no-brainer. Just let him go do work.
Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it
We
in
need to play as
for 6
Georgia.
more points.
How about the...
Do you want to play at Georgia? Yeah. You could do Ohio State. Keep going. Nope, back up. You gotta do reds. I'm doing whites. Go down and you gotta click right. 7 minutes? Okay, let's do 7. And click right and then hit X.
We find rivalries across the fruited plain from coast to coast, but in the South, where they say the game just means more, there's only
You better
one
win
game
this.
considered the Deep South's oldest rivalry. From wild
Huh?
jersey debuts to prayers and Jordan hair,
Keep playing and
this
get better.
matchup hasn't had it all. Auburn will kick it off to get things started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. The Bulldogs offense will go on the attack first.
Yep.
Deep South's oldest rivalry will stir deep emotions. And just last year, Auburn gave the Dogs
Auburn,
a big
Alabama is
scare
the
early in
big
the
rivalry,
quarter,
but Auburn,
man,
Georgia is second.
poured it on
That's
late.
our,
Yeah, it was still 31
Huh?
to 13, but there were some moments, there were some cracks,
Not really.
but Georgia took care of business. And I tell you what, Jesse, this is beginning to be a very
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the
well, that's not
18.
a good start, is it?
I love the offense coming out being aggressive on the first play of the game. They're trying to take momentum right away, but the defense was waiting and they were ready, and they get the interception. You can't start a ball game better than the way the defense just did there.
I'm about to say, the defense loves that they came out like that, too. Like, expecting the pass, played the pass, made the first big play in this ball game, the very first play of the game.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To throw, it's Knight. And he was hit
Good
just
night.
as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if his quarterback goes his way again.
They'll try the right side.
Oh!
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn...
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Auburn! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Let it bounce out of the back of the end zone. Don't touch it. Just stop. Okay,
Coming
keep
out
going.
with it,
Run.
it's Jones. There's no possible
No, let
explanation
him
for bringing that
chill
one
out in the end zone. Don't run him out of the
They
end
got
zone.
Horrible field position at the 5. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense.
You ready to throw another pick?
This has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and
Huh?
they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling.
Keep scrolling
They
down.
need an
There's more.
explosive play to wake
See, like the
themselves
Blues are pass,
Yeah, and it's just the
RPO.
first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme
No,
that
push.
you can use
Go.
against this defense.
Go. Snap it.
From the gun, running back gets the give. And no.
Here. Hold on.
Oh, couldn't get it out at the
Wait. We'll restart this, okay? Because I feel like those 2 interceptions were not your fault. Okay.
Auburn will kick off to get us underway.
So you're getting depressed again. Okay. Run it. You're close enough to run.
From inside the 15, here's the return.
There you go.
He was looking
Now you're
for
at the
some
20.
running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Georgia's offense will get the first crack at it here. The Deep South's oldest rivalry will stir deep emotions, and just last year, Auburn gave the Dogs a big scare early in the third quarter, but man, did Georgia pour it on late.
Yeah, it was still 31-13, but there were some moments, there were some cracks, but Georgia took care of business. And I tell you what, Jesse, this is
There you go.
Snags it down the right side.
There you go. There you go. There you
The
go.
senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one. Now, last year, there were long stretches in which the Georgia offense hardly looked like a well-oiled machine. Now the quarterback's transferred, new full-time starter in there. I think it's fair to say, David, that the Dogs need more from the quarterback position this season.
They do need more, but I tell you what, they didn't help them the whole spot around, right? The offensive line, running backs, receivers, it was kind of below average for every position, but the quarterback is the tone setter, the captain, and having a guy like Gunner at the helm, man, this is a dude they all trust, they all respect, and I expect this offense to bounce back in a big way.
And they can't make the connection. And
Probably
it could
roughing
get
the
worse.
passer.
Penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone.
Ooh.
Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Second down coming up. Looking to pass. It's Stockton.
There you go.
Pocket breaking down.
You gotta get rid of it
Close
quicker.
on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't
Hey,
even have
this
time
is
to go
26,
through
so
his
this is how
progressions.
good
You gotta
Auburn's
give
gonna
your
be
QB
next year, Calvin.
Some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't.
There you
They
go.
got in there
Good
quick,
throw.
fast, and in a hurry.
Another incompletion on
Wasn't
third
anything.
down.
It's okay.
Well, they
Nothing,
try to throw
nothing.
for it there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
And he is not
Remember,
down
you haven't made
immediately
me drive
after
the field
catch.
yet.
That
The
punt
last
coverage
3
team needed to be
touchdowns in
on
the other
fire.
game were from
So Auburn's offense will try to get something
interceptions. So I started
with
at like
their
the
first
10.
possession. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse. It's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's
tripped me
got
up.
speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, he can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him. And
Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Auburn people love to recite their creed, and I think somewhere in there, it's you should run the football well.
that's definitely a part of their blueprint. Every championship team, every great Auburn team starts with the big guys up front, paving the way, running the football, establishing that first will make the Auburn fan base proud.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. This crowd bringing Back to throw, it's Knight. Snagged in the middle, it's Singleton. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early. Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TF out.
Caught over the middle. It's Alston. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Got it in the middle with Simmons. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got
that was
guys
lucky.
that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running.
There.
I don't have
No.
to break down.
Put a drive
It makes
together.
it so easy, the connection between quarterback.
I'm gonna kick it out the back of the end zone.
You can tell this is a good one.
Or
and that's
no.
why they got
Never mind.
6 on that play.
You got it. You got this. Return it.
From inside his own 15, trying
There you
to
go.
follow his
25.
blockers.
That's a good play. That's good. That's a good run.
Space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Just a short pass to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Guys, only Minnesota and Wisconsin have played more often than Auburn and Georgia. This rivalry is rich in tradition.
And you're right, Reese. This goes back to 1892. A long time. This game has been heated. You know a bunch of names, a bunch
Good
of
play.
storylines. And speaking of storylines, how about the mascot for Georgia? Literally trying to bite an Auburn wide receiver. That's how real this rivalry is.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long.
There you
Sure
go.
hands, it's dealt. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw.
I'm only bringing 4 this time. Nobody. There's only 4 guys rushing.
And make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it there, so really nice tactic by the defense.
There you go. Catch that.
Makes the grab.
Good
Got
catch.
the conversion,
Good
it's still
catch.
going.
That tells you a lot.
Should I
about
stop
your
just
confidence
blitzing
in
you
this
every time?
quarterback. 4th down early
Should I
in the
stop
game
blitzing
on
you
your own
every time?
end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Okay. You want me
I
to
don't
stop
even
playing
know if
easy?
The offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
What a great play on defense there. It was virtually unblockable. He reminds me of Nick Fairley, probably the most dominant Auburn Tiger defender that I can remember.
Go.
He was...
And this defense is bringing the heat.
Which one is wrong?
Another sack.
And you usually don't bring in dime packages.
You gotta
for running
steer
teams.
him.
You bring in dime because you know they're going to throw the football. You got more speed on the back end to cover.
He just couldn't get out of the way
Defensive
quick
linemen know
enough.
They have their job to do. And their job is to go get that quarterback and get that sucker on the ground.
Here. We'll go back and start us a
Field the
drive back
punt
here.
and see what he
Yep.
can get.
Okay.
Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So here comes the Auburn offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll go to the ground. Slithers into space. Breaks into the just making a huge
Hey, good
play,
tackle.
and he sets him up all the way down at the
Huh?
14.
This guy strikes
I had
fears into the
blockers?
hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you get
Hold on. I'm going to show you how this works so you can learn how to run, okay? I'm going to use this play as just an example. So watch. I know it's a handoff. Where should I run the ball at this moment? Where do I need to run the ball? Point me on the screen. Up here? Now you see 52. He's blocking, right? 52's blocking for me up in front.
I would have gotten you if I didn't put that player.
This guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were just a second too late. Look, okay, so I've got this wide hole. You need to follow your blockers. See, if you run the ball and then you immediately go to the right, you're not going to go anywhere. See that? Because I've got 3 defenders here. So when you run the ball, look for your hole. Because on the run plays, it shows you where your guy's supposed to run, and that's where your blockers are going to be.
Yeah, but it's different when you're playing Auburn.
Why is it different when you're playing Auburn?
Because apparently their blockers know what you're doing.
Well, your blockers will too.
Man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles
See,
and make
that one I didn't have a big blocker on, but it was enough to get a... See, look. See on my run play? It shows which way I need to go. See? This one, the red line, is the run. See that?
Now it makes second down easier.
Huh?
Look at his sheet going, all right,
No. The yellow is the fake.
Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Rides the back and
See, there's my hole.
So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game. Run the football. Great game. Great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
The jet sweep pass.
Good stop.
Punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on first and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there.
It's okay.
Strong into the end zone.
It's completely okay. You can make up 2 touchdowns real quick. Okay?
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
There. Run.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
It's okay.
Excellent job.
It's okay. Now you got room to work. You got room to work.
Minimal gain on that return. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And he really needed
So,
to hold on
wait,
to
do you
that
know,
one, but it
so
was
have you
not
heard about
loose, and
intended
third down
targets?
is coming.
See the red? That's the guy that's supposed to be open by play design. You can throw it to anybody, but that's kind of like the running play. The red is the running back where he's supposed to go. The red is kind of going to be your open guy or your best target.
He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he
Think
just
right there,
lets the
X.
coverage
Boom.
tell him where to go.
There's your play, and there's some yardage
That's
there.
caught. It's Thomas. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Georgia sends out the punt team.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do you do?
No, I
You
want
set
to
up
put a
4th and
drive
1, you're gonna
together.
Get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Or run it all the way back to the house. No.
And the punt
See, I
team
want to
able
put
smack
a
him to
drive
the
together,
ground.
okay?
Final play of the quarter coming. They go to the draw.
See?
He's going to lose.
That was my
on that
opening.
one.
Hold on, so I'm going to show you something.
That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. Really strong.
Just so you don't get depressed, okay? Look. I want to show you what I did there, okay? I'm going to explain something. That was my opening. Where I went, see? There's my opening. Right there. See that big open space? But look, sometimes it depends on where the defense is positioned. See what I mean? It depends on where the defense is positioned
So
to.
far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Unloads to the wide.
Oh!
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He can be dangerous.
Wait, what is
with the ball in
that?
his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Off play action on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Dogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Stockton. Got his man.
There you go. See? There you go. There you go. There you go.
Running out of room to defend.
Gotta like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give it.
And here comes
Is that a run
they
play?
get home and they get him at the 21.
Yeah.
Come on, quarterback. You need to be better in that situation. First and goal scenario. You're
Can't do
not
much
taking a
about
sack.
that.
You got to throw that ball away if no one's open.
Second down, they'll
X.
go to the air. Looking to the
Oh,
big tight
no.
end. Picked off. Going the other way, and he's got
Hmm?
room. Gets the return down to the 25-yard line, and a big turnover.
Honestly, no, I
by this
didn't. I didn't
defense.
touch. I
A lot of
didn't.
quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in
Okay.
tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot.
Oh.
And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football.
Perfect.
Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a
So,
few
can I
extra
break-
on
hey.
that return, but
Replay, man.
No, I want to see what happened there. I want to see so I can get better. This is learning. So hold on. So what was I looking at as the quarterback? What was I looking at? Where was I looking? Oh yeah, so I saw number 4. I saw number 4 breaking away. You see that right there?
Yeah.
I saw number 4 breaking away. Where should my target have been?
That guy.
Number 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, number 4, this clear out, see, this is what your defense did. This safety, this corner, stopped to guard this clear out right here. I took this because I thought this safety was there. I didn't pay attention to him. So I thought this guy would be wide open, but he wasn't, and that's what cost me the pick. I had one open for a touchdown. Yeah, I had one open for a touchdown, but I paid attention to the clear out right here, and it bit me because that was your plan all along, was to undercut me.
Off the play fake on first
Whoa!
down, the throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this
Also,
quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush.
Real
They
quick,
bring him down there
count like 1
for the
1,000,
sack.
2
They're not
1,000,
giving
3
anything
1,000.
up. They're
You should
leading
have the
this
ball
game
out within
by
3
a lot.
seconds, because
We're
otherwise
only
you're
in the
gonna sack.
second
You're
quarter,
gonna get sacked.
and this ain't gonna change unless this offense can find
Go.
a rhythm.
Extending the play. And this defense goes back to back.
Sometimes you just gotta throw it up in the air.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point.
Sometimes
They know
you
how
just
to
gotta
rush
throw it up in the
passes.
air,
Multiple
and if
guys
it's
get
incomplete,
it
it's
done.
incomplete.
5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
He is Just not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
And the punt team able to sling him to the
I tried
ground.
to trick you.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Dropping back, it's Knight. Oh, he wants it all. Brings it down on the right side.
There it was. There it was.
Away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
I missed.
And it's up and no good. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Now put a drive together.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now.
There you go.
And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And that was your read.
Point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
Okay, go. Boom.
Throws for the tight end. And that pass will be jarred loose on
Okay, so
second down. That brings up
I was going to tell you something about play selection too. It's all about the plays you pick
the
too.
secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Ooh. Good job. Good play. Good read. There you go. There you go. You're getting it.
Have it at the 42. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost.
Can I show you something? Watch this receiver right here.
Yeah, but that was after I threw it.
I know.
Living dangerously now. Threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
To the air. It's Stockton.
Square.
Here comes
Oh,
Pass
you didn't get rid
rush
of it quick
coming
enough.
after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Keep bringing the heat
Square
like
was.
that, and you can fall in line with the likes of Derek Brown or Nick Fairley.
Man, I still remember that Nick Fairley season where he put the defense on his back. Cam Newton took care of the offense, but he ruled the defense, making big plays, getting in the backfield, getting after quarterbacks.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long.
I got Cam one-on-one. Oh!
That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
That's reeled in.
Oh.
It's reeled. There he goes. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go
Did I just
their own
juke you?
territory, and I like it because they got it.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage.
Remember,
He's
you
gotta
gotta
make sure
get
he
used
gets
to
it
the
his
game, too.
receiver in a window
I've played
to
this a
allow him
couple of
to catch
times
the
before,
ball and
so
then
I'm
turn it
used to
upfield.
it.
Running to Green. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Oh,
And here's the third
Take it.
interception
Aw.
of the night.
what did you
And
push?
It just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball
Square
in the red
means
zone, and you
dive.
turn it over.
Momentum. It plays a big
Huh?
role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you
Circle
have
spin.
chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not
Yeah.
going to be a touchdown, you are not.
You gotta
leaving this
check
area of the
before
field
it
without putting at
pass.
least 3 up
You gotta
on the
check
board.
before you go.
Missed opportunity for the O.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Now the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on
X.
that one.
And listen, if I'm
There,
the
you got
quarterback,
man
I'm
coverage.
trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast.
There you go.
Getting to the running back and getting that sucker on the ground. and
You
moving
held
the
it too
field.
long.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up.
Yeah, I know,
and
you
down
held
the
your
field,
throw meter too
throwing the
long.
football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this
No.
one. They just threw an incompletion on
I
3rd
won't.
down. Now looking like they may have to.
No, I
punt.
wanna put
This
together
offense
a-
has got to
I wanna
find
put
the
together
rhythm.
a-
You've got to wonder
a
about
drive.
their confidence at this point of the game.
I want to put
And
together
the
a drive,
coverage
okay?
Team able to make the tackle. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little
What?
more before the break. They take
I'm
over
not.
late
I
in
just
the
want
half
to play
enough time
drives.
put
I don't want to
together
take
a
it from
drive.
10 every
Back
single
to
time.
throw, it's Knight. Lobs it off the back foot.
Oh.
He's got it on the right. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock it
Oh.
Something I don't really want to see.
to 41. What a tough break for the defense. You get it.
Hold on. Wait a sec. Oh, and you can challenge plays. Did you know that? So hold on. I was targeting Cam. I seriously threw it to Cam. It bounced off of Cam's hands. And right into the tight end's hands. Wow, okay, that's...
On the football, and they still make a big.
I don't even know.
Man, how difficult is that? The ball is deflected. To be able to keep your eyes on the football, continue to concentrate from it.
Looking for a huge play. Makes the grab at the 10. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right
good
now to the
play.
defense.
Good play. You read
He never
that.
had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Touchdown, Auburn! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future.
Hey, just
Not
take,
one,
just
not
take
two,
some.
but 3 receiving
Take a
touchdowns
breath.
on the day.
Look,
What a
it's
ball
only
game.
And they
4
did tack
touchdowns.
on that
Okay.
extra point with no problem.
You
Kickoff
still have the
unit on
whole.
field, and
You
this
still have
defense
enough
will
time
be
for a
called
drive
on to
now.
protect this
A
lead.
scoring drive. You have time for a scoring drive now, and you have time for a couple after the game, after the
He'll
half
bring it
too,
back
bud.
from inside the 15.
It's not
Really
even halftime yet.
disciplined job by
Okay.
the coverage unit to get down there and
You
make
have
a
time.
stop at the 19. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some
There.
momentum into the
There you
break
go.
here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse.
Remember,
And
your
this
run's
offense
going
needs to
this
start now.
direction.
Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Great job by the...
Ow! Hold on. Is Auburn just better than everybody? You should do Ohio State. You should 100% do Ohio State. No? You should do LSU. LSU gets crazy at night. Indiana? Alright. Yeah, do Reds. Go back. Hold on. I'm gonna click. Okay. Click. Go. Click ready. Go down. Go down. Go down. Go left. There. Why were you? You were on the hardest difficulty. Okay. Hold on. Yep. Are you gonna do 15? We should do 15. Yeah, 15-minute quarters. And it's 8 p.m. No snow, no snow, no snow. So this is at IU.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a
You're
couple
number
of
one
examples
overall.
of that in this one. Auburn will kick it off to get things started.
And you were on varsity. That's why you were having trouble last time.
Last time.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Indiana's offense will get the ball first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of
Why are
these
you
guys,
throwing to
they've
that guy?
proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. Fires to the middle. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball.
You only have to get 2 yards.
Coming up.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they
oh,
dug
but
their
you're at
heel
your
on the
30.
ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
I'm going to let you have this. I'm going to try.
On 4th down, trying to find his man.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Still on his feet. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback.
Is this easier now?
And where to go with the football.
So why were you playing on hardest difficulty?
Got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some...
Oh, he's got some space. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
Well, you're also the #1 team in the country, so I feel like this has something to do with it.
Think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Tigers bringing the heat the way Andre Bruce did
The
back
quarterback?
in the day.
Man, they just find those big, nasty, strong, physical guys that can eat up the line of scrimmage and get after quarterbacks. It's one of the staples of these
I'm
Auburn
blitzing.
teams all throughout the
See, I
league.
haven't been blitzing the whole game, and now I'm starting to blitz.
He got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
No, this is I'm only bringing 3 and dropping. Bringing 3, dropping 6. Oh, and there's a blitz. Hey, there you go. So, are you going to kick a field goal, or are you going to go for it?
And you don't see that often when you're running a
I mean,
screen
I'm at the
and
10-yard
you're
line if you
running back
fail,
and
so
setting
whatever.
it up, but you go elsewhere. It's a nice job by the offense, nice job by the quarterback in particular, seeing the defense, saying, I can make a play somewhere else, and he goes and does it.
And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on down. So Auburn's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today.
But I never did that.
Oh my.
Is it so cool?
Yeah.
Looking to throw, it's Knight. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Give to the running back. Got a little space. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves him with 3rd and 3.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Caught near the sticks. It's Simmons. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows
Tiny.
exactly
It's like
where
20,000
he's going to be
people.
on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
And the Tigers are marching
Auburn's
down the
basketball
field.
stadium fits more than their football stadium does.
Quickly to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, the running back has it. Fights off a defender. And And they did not
I still got 2 yards.
It'll bring up a decision here.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass.
Oh, and he got a hand on it. It's blocked.
Huh?
Did I just like catch the
Pretty much.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an
That would have been a
explosive
touchdown.
play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Throws to the tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
He's got his man across the middle.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made...
Makes a grab right down the middle. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
I love offensive coordinators that take shots in sudden change situations. You just got the takeaway. You're not wasting any time. Defense is jogging on the field. They barely have time to line up. You take a shot deep down the field.
Turning it on.
Oh.
And he'll go down, but not before the big pick and the 1st down.
Look, I know this offense didn't have the opening drive of the game they would have liked, but the defense now came away with a massive takeaway. Now you're seeing how that affects the offense. They're playing with a little bit of a pep in the step. Nice throw there, getting the 1st down. This offense all of a sudden looks a whole lot different than what they did the last time out.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quick pass on the jet motion. Touchdown, Auburn! And they strike first. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. They block the extra point. He's got a chance to take this one back. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. He's out past the 35. He's into the open down the middle. 30. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down the 18-yard line.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd.
Did you get the hang of the run, though? Following your blockers?
Speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage.
Really?
They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole.
Oh, no, you haven't scored yet, have you?
Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Hoosiers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Let's it fly.
There's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Indiana! Extra point here will give them the lead. Oh, and the extra point is blocked. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 15, here comes the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So here comes the Auburn offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Now on the counter. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. He unleashes a long one. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger...
So now that you're figuring it out, do you like it even better?
Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Throws to the wideout. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. That's a bad drop.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Yeah.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. And they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Let's finish this game.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Do you see how fast he got to the ball carrier? Get that tackle for loss? Wow.
The give to the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Fires to the wideout.
Got it.
Easily enough for the first
Oh, but
down.
he's hurt.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Wants to throw. It's Knight. And the physical
What was
play
going on
forces
over
the
there?
incompletion on first down.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep.
No, but if
Not
he
able
gets
to
hurt
fit-
again, I won't be able to play with
They're
him.
dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. with the catch. It's Cobb. They ripped
Ooh,
off
that was a
7
pretty
on that
good
one. Now
play
they
for what
throw
it
down
ended
at
up being,
3.
right?
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your
Mom,
guys.
I already did.
And no matter what play you call, man. how
Yeah,
about getting
I
in the
texted him the
backfield
day of.
quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the
Perfect.
ground.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going.
Yep, they said they were happy for us and wanted to come to the wedding.
And he got away from the defense
Kristen,
and takes
actually.
it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
And this receiver is
That
on
worked out
fire.
pretty
He's
well,
got
didn't it?
all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown.
Oh, they block it. He's got it. He can take this back for 2.
I was about to say.
They
don't
march
do that.
72 yards. And the final
What, take it back for
53
2?
yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass.
You literally have it. You just blow
From inside his own 15, looking for room. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around.
Cover for Saul Blitz with a free safety up the middle.
Hand off from the shotgun. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And I kind of like how the running back
What?
can mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Touch pass on the run. And this
Oh.
one will be stopped for no gain.
You don't want your back to get
I
hurt.
like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about
3rd and 8,
just
you gotta
doing
go.
things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
He's got it down the right side.
What a
The
catch.
big gain.
What a
Got it
catch.
on the 46.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Probably
And
because
the
it was a run
defense
play.
was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away, got the running back on the ground immediately.
Wide open downfield. There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get...
Hold on. You had somebody on his knees, dude. Watch. Hold on. Where was that play? Up here? Yeah, this guy right here. Watch. It's like, what?
Early in games, they're doing a good job of that right now.
There's still
dangerous
5
once
minutes
he has
left
the
in the
ball
first
his
quarter.
hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Off the throw. Pressure is on the way.
I
and the
blitzed
pressure
you.
has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic
This is a
front seven on
3-3-5
defense,
penny.
it's going to be tough.
Ready?
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Guys, this offense is going to have to find a way to protect this quarterback. He has already been
This is
under
the 3-3 over.
unbelievable
This is
duress
what this play's
early
called.
in this
Ready?
game, and they're not going to be able to complete throws if they can't keep him standing up.
The short hands. It's Becker.
4th and 10.
He does
Field goal.
not get
And
there.
kick one.
Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash.
Good kick.
It
Good kick.
is perfect. The lead is down to a field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot. so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job.
I jumped in case you hit me.
That hole, and the quarterback throwing straight.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Cobb. Crosses the 30.
Oh!
Goes upstairs. And this defense is
Hold on. Wait, don't touch anything. Don't touch anything. That hurdle was nasty.
And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards. And we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right.
Don't replay it.
I want to see that, though. It happened so quick. Okay, so this guy was trying to guard. He started blitzing, so I rolled my quarterback. Hold on. Whoa.
You got like 18 off the ground.
Look how high. That was perfect, too. Perfectly timed.
You just got boom right when you look back.
Well, I got 5 more yards
Doing
out
a
of it,
nice
so.
job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
The give to the back.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
Huh? He was throwing
They're
it.
close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Knight. He's got him. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field.
I'm going for
We
it.
knew coming into tonight they were going to try to find this guy throwing the ball. I had no idea it was going to be this successful this early. Guys, he's closing in on 100 receiving yards. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. He has been an absolute force.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
And oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
What do you mean?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's Hemby. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
It's caught. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find
This is a
him,
3-3
he'll
penny.
make those contested catches.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line
Your
of
running
scrimmage.
back's
He
hurt
had
now,
been
too.
running wild. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hoosiers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The play action fake. throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cooper. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that.
I'm bringing
deep.
blitz.
You gotta wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Oh, yeah.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Fires to the tight end. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded
3
work
minutes.
to set
There we
up a
go.
much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
It's a nice effort by the running back, but in that 3rd and long situation,
You going for it?
just too much work for that running back to convert that 3rd down. Really, nice job. Got to give the defense credit. They surrounded him, got him to the ground.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They've got enough for the first down, and they're zone at the 20. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. And the Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. Just keep slinging it. Quickly complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Quick strike complete.
Is this 15-minute quarters?
That one in and got it down to the 15-yard
Yeah.
line.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this
Yeah.
first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Better fasten those seatbelts. These offenses are cruising.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB
going for
and
2?
a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be.
Zero reason to
and
go
be
for 2,
accurate
but
with
whatever.
football. That's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be.
And he's not going to get it away. The defense comes up with the sack, and the offense helped them by not just kicking the extra point. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. The give on the counter.
Oh,
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
When you talk about creating
Dude, if I got past
plays
that guy,
in a
that would've
running
been
game
a
like this
tutty.
makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Going for the big play. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain.
Auburn's just better.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Oh, how did you know? How did you know? The motion.
Offense trying to go push pass on first down on the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration and they get the tackle for loss.
Looking for the goal line, and he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. Quarterback on the keeper. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
I'm going for it.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Quarterback sneak.
And that is why you never quit on a play. On 4th down by the goal line, it looked like the quarterback had nowhere to go with it, but he wouldn't quit. He wouldn't give in to the defense. He just dug deep down inside himself and found a way to score that TD. That was impressive.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Big fella showing some ability. Got away from 1 tackle. Defense lucky they had a few more there to help.
Yeah, he's not a big stiff. He's not a blocking tight end. This guy can do some work out in the open field as well. He showed you his athleticism.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Almost had the completion, just missed it.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
36.
After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Becker. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. That is just a perfect example of not deciding before the snap where you have to go with the ball.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble. You can tell right away. He wants to get the ball to his primary. He's covered. He comes off of, does a nice job
triple
being
coverage.
patient, taking his time, hitting the drag route, getting the first
I
down.
was like, why are you
Man, the
throwing in the
defense
triple
smells blood in
coverage?
the water. You can tell. They are getting
No, what
to
if I
this
intercept
quarterback
it?
over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Guess who just hit the
That is a
ground
big
hard?
win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The Hoosiers are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on?
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
The offense right now is moving in the wrong direction. They weren't able to get a touchdown in that first down play, now giving up a negative play on second down. You better be very careful about this third down play call.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Are you kicking a field goal?
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You throw an incomplete on 3rd down.
They fake it. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. I know they wanted to be aggressive, throw caution to the wind. They might have been better off playing it safe there. He'll do it himself. They'll pick up 4.
I get caught on my own guy.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job on the defense, getting penetration. Everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy on the ground.
He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it inside
Cam.
the 30. Look out on the right.
Cam just took the top off your defense.
And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. He has been unstoppable, the ultimate dual threat, positively Cam-tastic.
And that dude was just so incredible to watch, and that's what he's putting on display. He's looking like that. Just whatever he wants to do, it's working, and this Auburn offense is cooking.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looks like he's going to bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game.
Breaks into the open.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push pass.
Looking for a deep man. Holds it in on the left.
Okay.
How about this senior
Good play.
picking up some yardage and making a nice play up?
What?
Good play, but not the best one you could have made. See this back right here? Watch the right side of your screen. So see how he plays off the ball? Over here? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look who's open. Look. You throw here. He's got nobody close. Wide open. Okay?
Well, I didn't have time.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To the air. It's Mendoza. Fires to the big fella. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Huh?
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Lost to throw again. Looking to take a shot. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Fires left. Makes the grab. He's got him first down.
Like
I gotta be
Paul.
honest, I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on fourth down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field, catches the defense off guard.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Man, the offense got away with one there. That was supposed to be a running back screen. Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else. And with all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
Well, it's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it. And how about that one running it, too? Great push up front.
Wants to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana! And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
Yeah, they do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. So here comes the Auburn offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Just
picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job of this decision.
You're gonna love this one.
Back to pass, it's Mendoza. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Back-to-back interceptions.
Man, another mistake by this.
Huh?
Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much.
Thank you.
Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's
off to the races. He's at the 30. The 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Auburn.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds his tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's got the tight end. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
I know this offense has gone for it a couple times early in this game on 4th down, guys, but with this field position, I'd be surprised if they decided not to punt the football away here. You're just too backed up. You can't risk not getting it and just gifting your opponent great field position.
Wide open, and it's a foot race. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage.
I'm about to go up 3 touchdowns on you.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to. Touchdown, Auburn! And they take it in for 6 more points.
So do you think
And that's
Auburn's
his
going to be good
second
next year?
receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. From inside the 15, here's the return. Didn't find any crease
Is that
in
Lucy?
kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
What was that?
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gonna take a shot. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
Well, guess who? They're taking a shot to the guy that's just been torching this defense in the entire first half. He's already got over 100 yards, so why not try to add to it and force this defense to prove that they can cover him? They did do a nice job right there. That's not the last time this guy's going to see the ball thrown his way.
Defensively, you got them backed up. There's two options that they're going to do. They're going to run the football and be conservative, or they're going to try to take shots down the field. They tried to take a shot. Defense was ready. Nice pass rush. Way to get to the QB and get after that sucker.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have any.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They have it once again in spectacular field position, cashed in the last time, and even better this time around. Trying to make... There he goes! Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way.
Isn't Deuce crazy fast, though?
Gave a little bit of everything on that
Huh?
one.
No.
Well, I think you're
Not a
starting to
chance.
see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal.
Jet sweep. Jet sweep.
Tries again to get it in. Touchdown Tigers! And they add 6
You
more
can
to
challenge
go,
it
and
if you
trickle
want.
house.
Pause. And challenge play. Down. Up right here. See it? Challenge play.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look.
You think he was down before the ball crossed the line?
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. He'll try.
Do we want to look? Do you want to look at this to see if the game got it right?
Here, let me get to it.
No, let me do it. You don't know how to do it, and it's really hard. All right, so you're saying he didn't get over before he was down?
Zoom in.
Okay, how do I zoom in here? Square.
Zoom in and watch his bottom. It goes down. See?
No, it's not. His bottom isn't down,
There,
though.
there. Go down to where we can see it.
Okay. His butt never goes down.
His knee's down.
His knee's down, but the ball's across the line.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, you're blind then. The ball's not across the line. His hand is.
Look,
the knee's down.
the knee's down.
The ball, his hand. These refs stink.
Another to their lead.
You're blaming the refs in a video game?
Yeah, because his knee was down.
And the point after is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. It bounced
There you go.
through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready
Let's
to
reset.
go.
Mentally
They
reset.
didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd...
This is
I
the
don't
same
know
team
that
we were
they
playing
are
with earlier.
really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with
It's
a
only
fresh
the
set of
second quarter.
downs. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Maybe that's what you need to do. Maybe you need to
Tight end,
start
a lot
throwing
of
to other
times,
people
that's
too.
a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job.
Well,
playing
you're throwing to the
physical by
flat
this
every
defense.
time. You got to take shots
Brought
downfield.
down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example.
You gotta
of it
start
on
taking
that last
shots.
Play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Finds a tight end. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Hoosiers look to keep this drive humming.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive game.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. First down for this offense.
29 Phillies. 2-9 Phillies.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver, the different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page. Playing
You're getting
together.
blitzed.
I love it.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down.
I'm gonna try to kick a field
I know
goal.
that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already.
Oh,
you
they're
gonna
trying
pin
to
me?
trick him. It's a fake. And he makes the catch.
Wait,
Now,
what's
can
the
he
flag
get it
on?
to the sticks?
Probably illegal touching.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Not only do you turn it over, but you gave me 10 yards. At some point, you gotta take shots downfield like
Off
this.
play action on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Knight. Unloads to the right. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice game.
You have a receiver that's better
And
than
this
Cam
offense
Newton.
throwing the ball has just been
AJ
up
Surratt.
and down the field all game long. They're now approaching 450 yards passing
You
on the
just
day.
gotta. I'm not even throwing to Cam right now. I'm just throwing to my receivers.
They get him corralled,
See how
but not
close
till
that
he's in
was?
the
You
red
gotta
zone.
throw
They'll mark it
into
at the
coverage, dude.
14.
Hey, the
You
defense
have
knew
to
coming
throw.
into this one this guy was going to be
You can't
a
just
factor,
throw to
but
the
they have
flat
done
every time, because then
nothing
you
to
get backed
stop him.
up.
They
You
don't
just
have
gotta stay
any
aggressive
answers.
here.
This guy
And
already
just
has
boom.
over 100
Okay.
yards receiving, and we're not even done the half.
Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Just
Oh.
flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
Got his man quickly. He'll be stopped.
He tried to get up over.
The end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
But you can't.
This offense, you can tell, it's confident, man. 4th down and short in the red zone. Yeah, you could probably kick a field goal, but they stay aggressive. They trust their passing attack. Nice job getting rid of the football on time, setting up the first and goal.
Great team defense on that one play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers.
At some point, we have to score again.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And they tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes.
Nobody's throwing when I blitz like that.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work.
Ready?
You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas.
1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000.
Unloads to the wideout.
Like I said, 3 seconds and get the ball out.
About 5 yards short of the line to gain.
And now he's in the
If you turn it over, you get scored on again.
4-0-0. That's a pretty good day at the office when you're putting up over 400 yards. This defense hadn't had a lot of answers.
Got it in the middle. It's Becker. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
That's caught. It's Becker. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks? That's just ridiculous.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They leave the offense on the field on this 4th and short from the 40. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs.
I'm letting my...
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find
That's
his
what I'm not
man as
doing.
he took a shot trying to deliver that.
Well, I mean, I'm
football,
just
and
waiting
it'll
for
be
you to do
2nd down.
something.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Work working the middle.
What a catch.
And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down.
Cody, you're a good receiver.
Nice catch by the big target. Those
No, that's not
big
AJ
targets
Surratt.
in football are just becoming more and more of a weapon.
No, he's out
for every
here.
single team.
Trying to cap this drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Yeah, and listen, that dude is a dude. I get it. I mean, he's an absolute stud, and I want to find ways to get him the football, but maybe not force feed him in that situation when he's got two guys on him.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal.
Good read.
Looking to get it in.
That's AJ Surratt.
Hoosiers! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Man, nice job getting the pass.
Now you're only 2 touchdowns back?
This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football.
You could score a touchdown before another touchdown before the half if you get a stop.
They did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Why'd you kick it
look
so
at
short?
Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. So here comes the Auburn offense. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line.
I think I'm going to just let Cam burn you.
This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the
Cam's
lead.
on my left.
Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Got a man. It's Simmons. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
I got to go. I want to score one more time before halftime.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Going to take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator.
And you wonder if mechanically something is off with this kicker. That's now his 2nd missed field goal today. And guys, we've got almost perfect conditions to kick the football. I'm not sure what's going on.
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, if at first you succeed, try again. They've already linked up twice for touchdown passes, so
That's
no question the quarterback here
your
still
guy
in the
right there.
first half looking for his go-to guy, but you got to give the defense credit there. They were expecting it, and they were able to make sure that one fell incomplete.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Brady.
Your guy was
He's
wide
there
open,
to
by the
make
way.
The stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Running out of
His
time
left side
here in
again.
the first half. They're going to have to
He's
be
square.
efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Oh, he dropped it. Just
I have
didn't
5
work it all the
seconds.
way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. So it's 1st down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime.
You block that.
Good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me
Wow.
it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in
You've thrown
Bloomington.
twice as much as I
And
have.
it's clear.
And
the
made
aerial
twice as
attacks
many
of both
catches.
teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans.
No.
If there even were defensive game plans.
Don't.
Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Hoosiers will kick it away to crank up the second half.
You have a chance.
On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. They keep it on the ground to open the third. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Huh?
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
To the air, it's Knight. Throws to the wideout. And here's the third interception of the night. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
The defense has been all over this quarterback all game long. It's almost as if they know where he's going to throw. That now, the third interception he's thrown.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. This
See?
one's complete.
That's your guy right there.
Not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Hoosiers come to the line on third and short, trying
What's
to keep
wrong,
the
Mama?
drive alive. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Makes the grab. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the
poor
red
Mario
zone.
boy.
And the Hoosiers will have it first and 10.
Mario.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And
This is
why
where you
this
have to
team
score.
is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Wants to keep it in the air. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense,
for
considering
it.
where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana. Quick strike through the air from the score.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
And he added the extra point. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Cobb. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Looking to throw, it's Knight. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes a catch on the left.
That was
and they
King.
were looking for a chunk play, and And they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Here's the pressure. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, a big key for this defense coming into this game was, could they impact this guy when he drops back to pass? We all know he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in all of college football. They weren't sure, honestly, if they were even going to be able to get him to the ground. They just wanted him to get rid of the football earlier than he needed to. But that time, in the second half, they come away with their first sack of the game, and that is going to be a big shot in the arm for this defense.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Short.
The field goal is no good. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns in 21 minutes.
It has been an absolute nightmare and a game to forget for this kicker. That is now his 4th missed field goal in this game, and if they lose, you know everybody's going to be pointing the finger at him.
Working that left side, and that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
To throw, it's Mendoza. Unloads to the wideout. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't.
It's a fake. He's going to throw it. And the pass goes in.
You
complete,
overthrew him.
Up to stop the fake punt on 4th down. You have an incompletion like that, you always think, why not just let the quarterback throw it? The element of trickery was afoot, and it didn't work. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He breaks a tackle. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Did you think he caught that?
Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. He'll throw it. Grab near the marker. It's Frazier. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Really good job when this play went off script, and that's the job of a tight end. Find the soft spot and stay in the quarterback's field of vision.
Yeah, and it's just frustrating to play this kind of style of quarterback. That's always going to extend the play, make it harder on you as a defense. You got to guard longer in the back end, and just did a nice job getting outside the pocket and getting into the big fella up tight end.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking for room, it's Cobb. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Under fire. Boy, if they don't
Who?
convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, the long pass down. Couldn't hook up.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down. They're ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the
Oh,
right.
I tackled him.
Tackle
I thought I had
made.
caught that like
Play
over
for
his
the
head.
first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Becker.
This quarterback
that
right now is
same
in a
tight end?
groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Snagged in the middle. It's Cooper.
There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
The Hoosiers are on the move. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
And they'll stop him before
Big
he gets
loss.
started. They'll lose yardage on this play. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple
There you go,
possessions.
square.
It's complete to the left. He stopped short, and it's fourth down.
I'm gonna give you man coverage on the left
No
side.
signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Tight end finds a soft spot. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? So here comes the Auburn offense. Ready to fire from the pistol. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That
What'd you say?
would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Okay.
Back to throw, it's Knight. Fires to the right. It's complete. Oh, he's got some space. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. They had this offense backed up. Now they have to be staggering. Can they deliver another punch on 1st and 10 from inside the 40? And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. Quickly out to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
He's going to take off. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
What an example of this quarterback just putting his offense on his back. Drop back, wanted to throw the ball downfield, nobody open, no problem. Extend the play, buy himself some time, and then take off with his legs to score that touchdown.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the
You're getting
21.
blitzed, by the way.
Indiana has
All
the
these
ball
guys
back, and
right
the
here are
Hoosier
coming at
offense
you.
Comes out ready to go.
Oh!
Man down the middle.
Trigger, right trigger.
Right down the gut of the field.
Right trigger
And
makes
they
you
don't
speed up.
drag him down until he
Did
gets
you know
all
that?
the way to the 46
Yeah, right
yard
trigger makes you
line.
speed up.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
What?
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They're going to run it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd